full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners now and at the hour of death.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. We're here today at Garda headquarters, and we're trying to bring attention to all the people that have been killed in Garda custody, disappeared in suspicious circumstances, and the lack of a thorough investigation into the death and disappearance of some of the people that's here on the crosses. Some we have named, some we haven't for family and for confidentiality reasons, but the people who have been named have asked us to put their names on the cross. So it's just to find out, or to see if we have any confidence in the new Garda Commissioner going forward, that he will represent the wishes of the people, and that he will search and get to the bottom of the criminality and the cover-ups that has happened in a lot of these cases. You know, Kevin will be mentioning about the Father Malloy. There's hundreds of them at this stage, sadly. There's an awful lot of people that has been cover-ups alleged to Mary Boyle. There's no end to them, and my belief that they haven't been thoroughly investigated. There is a person missing, presumed dead, from near where I come from myself, Sandra Collins, and it's gone on for years, and the rumours that's around the place, and I think the people that would have information about the likes of that and other crimes hasn't been interviewed, or if they had, their interviews has been just put in a dusty cupboard. But you know, we need a bit of transparency from the Gardaí. We need to see if they are working for us, and if they are working for us, there is cases that can be solved out there, and I'm asking the new Commissioner to set off on the right foot and find resolve for these families who are waiting years and years and years, and not to be afraid of the powers that be in Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Labour. The cover-ups, we have all seen them on Facebook, on the newspapers, on everything. Everyone knows, the dogs in the street knows who's involved. Why isn't there a conviction? It's time to get things moving in this country. We are bogged down with inquiries, with all this kind of stuff that's making solicitors millionaires, and all the barristers and everything, and the people are still suffering out there. You know, the evictions, it's unreal the amount of suicides and things that happens through evictions. We need answers, and we're here today to try and explain to the people that these people in here has the answers. They know the answers, they know who the criminals are, and along with that, to get their own house in order. We have spent the last 3 years, maybe 5, totally, and all that's going on is investigations about the Gardaí themselves, the criminals that's in it, and they are supposed to be representing our interests. So as it is today, I have no faith or belief in the Gardaí, because there's too many criminals in it, and these need to be rooted out one by one. And if this new Commissioner is the man to do it, I applaud him, and we're prepared to work with him. We have a lot of information that we can give to the Gardaí, but the thing that has happened in the past is any information that we have given to the Gardaí, it has been given to the wrong Gardaí, and it has turned it around, and one of our members is in jail now because of it. So that's about all I have to say about today, and I hope that this is ongoing every year. This is our 3rd year, and people turn out, and people with families and that has lost loved ones, and I ask you to support them and send messages of support, and to turn up next year again. We will be here again next year, please God, all will. Thank you.
My name is Anthony Kelly. I'm the chairman of the Anti-Corruption Task Force from Limerick. I was elected in Limerick a couple of years ago. My thing is, one of the founders of it, Joe Ducey, who's in prison now and serving 3 years, an innocent man, a decent man, and should not be in jail. I'm at the Garda headquarters here to support him and support all the victims of the crime all over Ireland. And the Garda who never investigated the crimes properly, or never done, in some cases never investigated at all because of who was involved. Now I'm here today because my brother Damien in 1994 was murdered in Spike Island in Cork. There was 4 people in the cell. 3 of the other people in the cell made statements admitting what they'd done to him. They actually hung him, and it was a terrible murder and the whole lot. There was never anyone prosecuted for it, even after confessions and the whole lot. So the crime was not properly investigated. Now, as I said, he's only one of thousands around Ireland. But now there's a new act after coming in. I have here the Criminal Justice Victims of Crime Act 2017, which is a European law that's coming in that Garda, it's taking the power away from the Garda. If the Garda don't investigate the complaints and the crimes, this act can be brought to the notice of the Europeans, and action be taken against the Garda and order them or force them into doing proper investigations, because the act will be enforced. And as I said, it's supposed to be in since 2017. A lot of people around the country is not aware of this act. It's only kind of coming out in light now. But with this act, the European laws, the guards will be bound by European laws, and they will have to come out and carry out an investigation. As I said, it's a disgrace what's happening, and what's happening to the people of Ireland. And the Garda at will here are prosecuting people and bringing them to court, getting convictions on them when they do no crimes. All they're doing is fighting for justice for the innocent and the people of Ireland, because a lot of the people in ACT is here to fight the injustices. They're not here to cause trouble for anyone, and it's a peaceful organisation and peaceful everything. But the Garda wants to keep them quiet, and they think because they locked Joe Ducey up that ACT has gone away. Well, I can assure them on my behalf, ACT has not gone away and won't go away. And we'll be here, and we'll be here when Joe gets out, and we'll be still fighting the injustices and the corruption that's going on in Ireland. And that's all I'd like to say.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
My name is Alan Hannon from Limerick City. In 2007, my son was murdered by 6 people in Limerick. He got a horrific death. He got 10 blows of a hatchet in the head. The people that done this were brought in, questioned, and nothing done about it. I actually know who the people are that killed my son, and the Garda know who done it. A witness came forward last year, gave a statement of everything that happened on the night, and the Garda said there wasn't enough evidence to prosecute. Now I know for a fact that people in Limerick know what happened to my son, and I'm only begging these people to come forward and tell the guards what happened on the night. There's people out there that knows what happened. The person that came forward as a witness, he contacted me by phone. He told me everything on the phone what happened on the night, who killed Jeffrey, and he can describe how many blows of a hatchet he got in the head. Now I went to the guards about this. The guards interviewed the witness. He went to the DPP's office. The DPP said there wasn't enough evidence to go ahead with it. And I think that's a disgrace, because I know for the fact if a witness comes forward, gives his evidence, and willing to stand up in court, that person should be prosecuted for the murder of my son. That's all I have to say.
I'm now handing in this petition into the Garda Síochána, hopefully to the Commissioner, outlining all the serious bother Joe has received since early 2003 and why he is now rotten in Shelton Abbey open prison.
Right.
Thank you. Hello, how are you doing?
How are you?
My name is Kevin Taylor, and I'm here on
Hi,
behalf of
how are
Anti-Corruption Task Force.
Okay.
We have a petition here on behalf of Joe Ducey, not
Okay.
Ballina County Mayo, which we want to hand to the Garda Commissioner to outline
No problem.
the
I will-
complete
I'll-
wrongdoings that has
okay.
been
Okay,
done
I've
here.
no problem. I'll pass it on. Is
Okay,
that
thank
okay? Okay? Is that okay?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you.